Hello, hello. I think we're just going live now. Sorry about the delay, guys. Had a little tech issue there for a second. We're having a problem going live there on all the platforms, but I think we are good to go now. Welcome to another week of the Internet Mastery Show. Cool, we are live. Sweet. I'm just going to give everyone a few minutes to kind of hop in here as we start to get going here. Okay, cool. This one's live. Let's see. This one is live. Okay. Let's see. That's live. Okay, I think we are all live and good to go. So anyway, welcome to another week of Internet Mastery. We've been doing these calls for quite a while now, and I'm excited to get going. Another one. Let me move this monitor back, and then you guys should see my face a little bit better. Let's go this way. There we go. Cool. So welcome to another week. It's exciting to be here. I think it's week like, I don't know, 14 or 15 of doing these calls, and it's been quite a journey as we've kind of gone through this week after week. Today we're going to be talking about conversions and things to discuss with conversions and how we can do them even better than what we've done currently in the past. We're going to give everyone a minute or two to hop in here. I know we had a good amount of people registered for this call today, so we're going to give everyone a few seconds to hop in here. If you're just hopping in, you can go ahead and say hello and where you're from and leave a comment. You can leave a comment on Twitch or on Facebook or wherever you want to leave the comment at is good. I should be able to see them all. I see hello to Guillermo and Cheryl and Power Team. Cool. So we got a good amount of people tuning in here for a second. Sweet. Let's see. We're live here now too. Let me check this out. Cool, cool, cool. Cheryl's watching. Let me start a little watch party here. Hold on, everybody. Sorry, guys, just trying to get this to work here. Get it all spread out. Hope you guys are having a great quarantine week. Some of you guys are probably out of quarantine now, which is always very nice. Guillermo needs an ad to the Rainmaker group. Cool. Interesting. I got my markers good to go. So anyway, today, guys, we're going to be talking about, so I just had to get 2 or 3 things going. Looks like we're good to go now. We're getting some people in here. We're getting everything going live on all these different channels and stuff. Like I said, welcome to week, I don't even know anymore, of quarantine talks. We should call this quarantine talks. But it's glad to be here with all you guys, and I'm ready to share with you guys some great stuff in internet marketing and conversion specifically. I know this conversation today is all about conversions, and I want to be really clear. If you guys have questions kind of as we go through this, you can ask the questions whenever you want. All you got to do is type in the chat boxes, and I'll be able to see those questions right away. Hey, OC, come out. My cat's having a blast every single time I do this. So today the number one topic and talk of the day is conversion. So what I really want to go through and want you guys to understand is what does a basic converting funnel look like, and how we can how you can create one of those pretty quickly here. So the first thing you have to realize and think about is, one, what do people buy, right? Like what is the action that gets someone to buy something, right? And people always say products and services and things of that nature, but at the end of the day, what we always buy and what we tend to buy is the result, right? We buy the result, and so if you don't have the actual result of whatever it is that you're offering, it doesn't really work, right? So you have to think about two things when you're first starting. Like, number one, who is the end customer? Like, who is the person that is going to actually be the person that's buying your stuff? And number two, what is the result that person is going to receive? So I want you to start to picture, when you're first starting this, is really who is the customer, right? Who is the customer? Okay. If you don't know who the customer is, you're already in trouble, right? You have to understand who that customer actually is. And so I want you to get more in depth about not just who they are, but so first who, and then second where. So who and where, okay? Meaning who they are is like, what are these things? What are the things these people like to do? What are the time, where do they like to spend their money? What are the places they like to go? Where do they what are their hobbies? What are the things that they enjoy? Are they someone that likes health and wellness, or someone that likes financial, or someone that likes personal development? Whatever it is, figure out who that perfect customer is. Then you need to figure out where, meaning where do they actually live at? And I don't mean like an entire country, an entire state. I want you to narrow down where they live at to some sort of like a zip code. Okay, so where and the zip codes. Are there any cool phones you do not need to keep paying every month for? Some months my business is not profitable. No, you pretty much have to pay every month for. I mean, you have to. There's always going to be costs associated with building a funnel, like your hosting costs and things of that nature. But the idea is you want something that's evergreen, so it's low cost and consistently generating revenue, not just one at a time. Continuing, so who, where are two really, really important facts that I think a lot of people try and skip out on. So you have to know those two things before you even think about what is the first step. And what I really want to go over today is what's the first step of generating a lead through a funnel. Okay, so who, where, and really specifically in the section. If you can get those two things down, you're off to a good start here, right? The second thing you need to understand is the result, meaning what is the result the person receives when they come in to your funnel? So what do they get? Do they get a way to lose weight? Do they get a way to make more money? Do they get a way, whatever it is? Figure out that result. So put that in the back of your head for a second, okay? So then the next part of this is on top of the result, you have to figure out where is the traffic coming from. Okay, where is the traffic coming from? Meaning, to drive someone to a funnel, you got to figure out where they're going to come from. You could have the best funnel in the world. If you don't have traffic coming, it doesn't really mean anything. So where does the traffic actually come from? Okay, super, super important. So we've talked about this a ton. And if you haven't seen this yet, like I urge you, go back on to Twitch. I think there's 1 or 2 videos of me talking on Twitch. And if you haven't heard yet, we just launched a thing called Success Club. You can go to successclub2020.com. There's a free program. There's also a paid program. The paid's $97 a month. But the free program has a bunch of calls from me that talk about where the different places that you can get traffic from, right? And so, in my opinion, I think the best place right now is probably Facebook. But wherever you decide to get the traffic from, is totally 100% up to you. So we're not going to go too deep into that, but you have to understand the result that you're going to give away and then where the traffic is going to actually come from. Okay, so once we have that figured out, now we can figure out, so we know what our result is. How are we going to deliver this result? And when I say deliver the result, what I mean by this is, what are we going to give away for free? What are we going to give away for free? Okay. And when I say free, I think result, because anytime I give somebody something, they should get some kind of result, right? So, and it doesn't really matter what you want to give away for free. It really depends on kind of what you personally want to do. Like, I think you can give away 7 tips. I think you can give away audios, videos, all these different things. My mind's changed on this during this quarantine period because people have a lot more time to consume digital information. So, a little bit there. So in saying this, like, it doesn't matter what you're giving away for free. You just have to make sure that has some kind of a result associated with it. If there's no result associated with whatever it is that you're giving away for free, it doesn't make any sense, right? And it's super, super important that you just narrow down exactly, here's what they're going to get, here's what they're going to receive. And by the time they get through this portion of it, this is the result that they're going to have. So if we kind of just wrap our heads around some of these things, we have to know who the customer is. We have to know who they are. We have to know where they live and narrow down to the zip code. We have to know the result they're going to receive when we give them something for free. And we have to know where the traffic is going to come from and focus on that niche first, okay? And then we know that we're giving something away for free. What do we give away for free? I ultimately leave up to you. Like what we give away for free, I'm going to leave up to you. You decide what you want to give away for free. And my best advice is really simple. I believe in something called the 3 T's. 3 T's means test, track, and tweak. I think it's really, really important to test, track, and tweak stuff. So you can give away something for free, and if people don't like it, then you change it or you tweak it. I think it's really important to be constantly doing this when it comes to your marketing efforts to figure out like what's working and what's not working. Test, track, and tweak. Okay, good. In going with this, like that's almost some of the most important parts of this whole process. Like if you can start to get that going, then you can start to get a lot more of these things going, right? Then you can start to generate leads. Now, this leads us to like the most important, I guess one of the most important parts of this whole process, and that's the understanding of knowing that you have to obviously get quality traffic, and then you have to drive them to a page that actually converts. If you're driving someone to a page or a website that doesn't convert, it probably never is going to convert. Like, and if you've done this in the past, don't think like sending people to a different website just because you changed it to free gift is going to convert. It's not going to work very well. You have to work on making sure that you have a website that actually works. If the website's not working, it's not just, you're not just going to be able to change one thing and it's going to flip the entire conversion around. So, and when I say convert, I mean like at least 30 to 40% of people that come to the site should be opting in as long as it's quality traffic. You have to make sure you're getting a good amount of conversion on the site. You don't want a 10% conversion. You don't want a 20% conversion. You want a good quality conversion. To get a good quality conversion, you have to have a few of these things in place, which we already talked about. You have to make sure you're offering a result. You have to make sure you're getting quality customers there. You have to make sure you're getting traffic from the right place. Sorry, I was talking a little fast there. But then at the end of the day, you have to send them to a page that actually works. And there's so many different variations of squeeze pages, like so many out there. I mean, a lot of pages look a lot like this. And obviously there's a lot of different variations of it, but a lot of them look like this with a video, then some copy, and then this is where you have to be able to opt in, and people ask for name, email, and phone number and things of that nature. And that's fine, but it usually doesn't convert very well, right? And this is where it goes back to test tracking and tweaking. And the reason it doesn't convert well is because, one, the average amount of time that someone spends on a website, statistically, before this happened, obviously, was like less than 7 seconds. It's probably increased since then to maybe 10 or 15, but it's still low, right? And so the average video is longer than that, and because the average video is longer than that, you lose a lot of you're losing a lot of the traffic right away before they even ever clicked anything, before they even started on anything. And so because of that, like it's not ideal, right? Like it's not ideal to send people to a page that they're not even going to watch the whole video. And the second thing is when you ask people for more information, the quality of the conversion actually goes down, right? Like you can't ask people for name, email, and phone number and expect all of them to want to give you all of that information right when you first met them. It takes a while to build that relationship up. And so this leads us to the fact that we have to build a page that actually is focused on the customer and not focused on all about us. It's not all focused just on what we're doing. It's focused on both parties, right? So you want to build a page that looks a lot like, here, let me draw it out for you. It's pretty simple, but OC, I'm gonna beat you. Just kidding, bud. Okay. Okay, so you want to build a page that looks a lot like this. You got some copy there. Underneath it, you got an opt-in, and that copy talks about two things, them and the result. You have to talk about them and the result. If you're not talking about them and the result, then a lot of the times they're not going to stick around. They're not going to stay the entire period, right? Like, you want to make sure you're focused on that. And then the second part of this is a really important thing. You're only asking for their email address. You're not asking for a ton of information. You're asking for their email address afterwards, right? And so you're not asking for their name, their phone number, all that stuff. You're focused on just making sure that you get, you're getting that lead to opt in immediately, not wait. So I think it's important to make sure that you're really focusing on a page that's simplistic, that's not overcomplicated. A white background, some black and red copy maybe. Underneath it is where you ask them to opt in, and then just talk about them and their results, right? And so, yeah, Cheryl, it makes life a lot easier because you're not having to focus on creating like 200 different things and worrying about all this stuff. And for me, like, I think, is there a good way to get some copy that converts for the funnel? Yeah, there's a great way to get a good way to get some copy that converts to the funnel. Write some out, brother. Like, I don't think we have to get like too scientific about this. And I'm not saying you can't hire someone to write, but this copy is literally like less than a paragraph. It's a few lines. It's very, very simple. It's talking about, here's this person, here's the result. For example, hey, do you want to lose 10? Are you overweight and you want to lose 10 pounds in the next 30, 40 days? Opt in now to learn how. Hey, do you want to learn how to make an extra $50 a month during quarantine? Opt in now, like whatever. Hey, like right now, honestly, like if someone created like a guide on like how to navigate the unemployment system, you would probably make a fortune, because this unemployment system, from what I've heard, is like insane. Like all the different documents you got to fill out, all the different websites you got to go to, the people you got to call. If you created a squeeze page on that, you would get so much, and I'm sure there probably already is, like how to navigate unemployment guide. Let's see. There's a few of them. Refinery 29. Yeah, there's a good amount of them. But obviously that's because people are obviously looking for that stuff, right? Like when people are looking for that stuff, that's something they must be interested in, right? Yeah. And so you want to just make sure that at the end of the day, you're testing, tracking, and tweaking this stuff to seeing what's working and what's not working. Like I think you want to talk about basic conversions. If you can get that up, if you can just get that up, like I don't think you even have to worry about the sale afterwards. You just need to worry about making sure that you're actually getting the first step, the lead to come through. If you can get the lead to come through, then you can focus on doing the sale afterwards, right? And we've talked about the whole system before, but really my idea and focus for you guys is to just get one thing correct and one thing right. If you can get the squeeze page that actually converts, you'll do a lot better than you're already doing now. Like most people don't even have a functioning squeeze page, right? So you get a functioning squeeze page done, kick ass. And the next question to you typically becomes like, okay, well, cool, you show me what it looks like. How do I get it done? Guys, there are so many softwares and systems out there. There are so many people right now. There are so many companies right now that will help you do this. That will build this stuff out for you. Like there's Lead Pages, ClickFunnels, your local college students, your Upworks, Power Team will help you with it. SuccessClub2020.com will help you with it for $100 a month. There's so many softwares and tools in there that will help you build some of this stuff out and show you like what exactly is it supposed to do and what's it supposed to look like and yada yada yada. It's it's not that difficult to do. You just have to actually take the time to do it. And so if we kind of just like review what we kind of went over today, because I know some people are tuning in late, like you have to understand first who the customer is, and you have to understand where they're at and the zip code. Then you have to understand what's the result that I give this person. Then you got to figure out where's my traffic coming from. And we've talked about this before, but you want to talk about Facebook. After that, you want to give them something for free. What you give away for free is up to you. I don't care if it's an audio, a video, series. You try whatever you want to try. Just make sure that it focuses on a result. People don't want information. We've had enough information. We've had information every single day for years. Give them a result. Then focus on the 3 T's of testing, tracking, and tweaking this stuff. You test, track, and tweak consistently, you're going to get better results. So we can skip that page. This is what your squeeze page should look like. should focus on them and the result. The copy should be all about them and the result they're going to receive. Then an opt-in, and the opt-in, the only thing they were asking for is just an email address. Like we're not getting overcomplicated with this stuff. Okay. And like I say, like if you really want to get this stuff going, like get it going. And like we just launched this really cool thing, and I told you guys about it last week, but it's going really good now. It's called Success Club 2020, and like I'll just kind of see if I can walk you through this. Hold on. I don't know if this is going to work because let's see. It's not going to work because I can't. Can you guys see my screen? I don't think you can. No, I don't think it's because. Can you see it or not? I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, I don't think you can see it. It's because I don't have the thing. Yes, it's not working. So I'll show it to you guys next week. But if you go to successclub2020.com, I'll kind of just walk you through it. Let's just do this together. If you go to successclub2020.com, you can see we created like a whole brand new platform, basically that we've been working on for a while, but really put it into overdrive once obviously this pandemic hit. And the entire idea behind Success Club 2020 is if we could create a place that one had a free level and two had a paid level that was a very affordable paid level to teach you guys how to do this stuff in a much easier way and a systemized way, what would that look like? And this is exactly what it is. And it includes everything from weekly content to like handheld every single coaching events, live events that happen once we're back to live events, which will be soon enough, tons of different softwares, an entire toolkit of all the tools that we use every single day in our business. Some are paid, some are free. And I'm telling you so much content and stuff that you won't believe. Every single one of these calls that we do, which is over like 6 to 10 calls, probably more than that, a week, like 6 to 10 calls. Sorry, I'm getting text. 6 to 10 calls a week. Like everything is going to be recorded there. We're not going to keep them. We can only hold them on Twitch for like a week or two, but every single call will be put there so you guys can go and review this content. If there's parts you want to pause and rewind and all that stuff, you can go through that. And that program's only $97 a month, and there's so much more in the VIP program. The free level is cool; it's got some cool stuff, but the $97 a month is a total for what you get for $97 a month. Show me something that's as good as it, and I will totally gladly sign up myself. It's pretty sweet, and I do believe that the value obviously is what you put into it. And then if you go to this page, when you scroll down a little bit, there's this button that says free membership or VIP membership. I think every single person on this call right now should go to the free membership and get free today, enroll. It costs you nothing. But if you're ready to rock and roll for a much bigger level, you can do the VIP membership. And for those of you that sign up for VIP, we're going to have some pretty cool, exciting stuff for you guys that we haven't even announced yet because we literally just launched this less than 5 days ago. So you can go and check that out. It includes tickets to Ultimate Wealth Camp. It includes tickets to every single thing. A ton, like over 20 live events. And I know for a fact that some of you are probably itching to get back at live events. I mean, I was thinking like, man, 2 years ago today, I was at a concert in Miami with my father and my brother. And like now I haven't left my house in 3 months. It's wild. But I mean, I've left. I just haven't really left like I used to. Yeah. And it's successclub2020.com. Yeah, congrats on the free membership. You're going to love it. If you guys sign up for the free membership, let us know. You guys are going to totally, absolutely love this. I see Guillermo signed up. I think Victoria's going to go sign up. Jacob should go sign up. I think you guys should all make sure you get this stuff. For $100 a month, to absolutely love it. And if you can't afford it right now, it's totally okay. We understand. Get the free membership. That's why we created 2 levels. We didn't want to come out with something that you just had to pay for. We wanted to come up with 2 different levels so that every single person could still get some amazing, insane value for like nothing, right? And obviously it's not about the value, it's about what you actually do with it. You have to put in the work and work on this stuff or else really nothing happens. I think that's also the really, really secondary important part, that if you don't do anything with it, it's kind of like a huge waste. Like, so if you sign up for free and never even go through this stuff, what a waste of time. Like, and I understand there's so much content out there. You have your Netflix, you have all your different stuff that you go through, but it's not helping you, right? Like my fiance is watching the show Married at First Sight. I'm like, I just don't know how you're watching this show. Like, I don't get it. Like, I guess people love it. I guess it's crazy, but it's just not. It's not for me, right? I think I'd rather be going through Success Club and getting better at sharpening the axe and focusing on building my business. And so for those of you that are in here today, make sure you get into that. And at the end of the day, like if you want to focus on your conversions, you just have to get it started. Like I'll give you the roadmap, and if you need help, you can message me. I'm very, very approachable on Facebook and Twitter, and you can text into Internet at 267. You don't have to do that right now. Focus on Success Club 2020, but you can message me also, William Walsh, on Facebook and shoot me a message, and if you need some help, I'll gladly help you out with whatever it is that you need. But you have to actually start to do it, right? And I don't care if you do it yourself or you hire someone else to do it. You work with someone, it doesn't matter. But it has to get going. So I think it's important. If you guys have questions, fire away some questions. I'll ask some questions for a little bit. I'll hang out for a little bit longer while you have some questions. I hope you like my new. I changed my desk setup. Which funnel software do you recommend? I don't recommend one over the other. I think they're all pretty good. They all kind of do the same thing of template build outs. So I don't recommend one. I think Lead Pages is good. I think ClickFunnels is good. I think Kartra is cool. I think they're all good, So it's how you drink lots of water. You just get a big vase and just drink water all day. Pretty smart, huh? Cheryl says some Tracy Forbotasi. I don't know what that means. If you guys have questions, fire away some questions. I'll answer some questions. Well, I'll leave a few more minutes up for Q&A, and then I'll let you guys get to work for the rest of the day. Marcus, congrats on signing up. Cheryl, congrats on signing up. Oh, thank you, Guillermo. Guys got questions? Fire away your questions. I got 2 more minutes left for questions. If you don't have any questions, then that's great. I did a good job explaining this stuff. Doesn't look like I'm. Make sure I don't have any questions. Yeah, Success Club 2020 is the mastermind. Implementation, I wouldn't say I get ready to implement. I just implement. I think I believe in ready, fire, aim, not so much ready, aim, fire. I like drawing stuff out for sure. When does the event start? Which event, Paul? We started 29 minutes ago. All right, guys, look, I love you guys. Appreciate all of you. We just got Michael, I can't copy and paste that. It's okay though. Love you guys and appreciate all of you. And I think it's been an absolutely amazing quarantine. So for what we're dealing with, I think everyone's doing a great job of it. I understand it's tough to be stuck at home for a long period of time. But and if you're one of those people that are now your state's letting you go outside or whatever, just make sure you're very safe. Like obviously you got to keep other people safe, and I've been pretty serious about it, and I think I'm gonna continue doing that way just to protect other people, not so much myself. But get to work, guys. You got plenty of time to do this stuff. Rock and roll. Appreciate all of you guys. Love you guys, and have a great rest of your day. And I will see you for the rest of the week. I'll see you on Thursday next. The next time I'll be live on Twitch, I think around like 4 or 5 o'clock Central. I don't remember the exact night. Yeah, Christine, you don't want to. I saw Christine Sherberton here. You don't want to see my hair right now. It's getting so long. But we'll just leave that alone. All right, guys, have a great day. Bye now.